Hello, I'm Zoc, and welcome to Data Forge. We got a NKFL match versus the current champion of NKFL, Dick Rowland, and he's continuing to lead this season as well. So the good news is, no pressure. We're probably gonna lose them all anyway. But the exciting part is, we're the underdog. Let's get some wins off of him. All right. Other things to note before we get started, check out, I now have follower only emotes, including this cool ABR emote. And of course, this is Keyforge. Check those out. But let's jump right into it. And let Dick Rowland know that we are in here. Okay. So, first deck. Tons of crazy efficiency, 16 creatures, too much to protect, double eddy, double chain gang with double subtle chain, not a lot of creature control, double hawk, crazy efficiency. This one I think is actually beatable. It would be hard, but I think it's beatable compared to some of his other ones. Picard, Burger, der Carbonverstärkung. Let's see. Saurian, Star Alliance, Untamed. We have. This one has a bit of everything. Double's Nature's Call is really annoying. Double Kirby. Punctuated Equilibrium on a Starline turn is nice. Kirby's Blaster. Double Tribute with double Imperial Scutum. That one is pretty annoying. Okay, we'll think about that one. Next up, we have this 95 SAS Mass Mutation. We have an Eaton's Jar, an Infernus, a Markadis, Dark Ember Vault with 7 mutants, Triple Ethologica, QMX, and Enhanced QMX, Matter Maker with 5 upgrades plus Secure Droid. It's pretty nice. Subject Kirby. Let's see, what is QMX enhanced with? Capture Pip. Okay. That one's annoying because of the Eaton's Jar. And it actually does have really good creature control. But not as annoying as the others. I'm not sure in relation to this one. Probably less annoying than that one. We have Leonel Indigo, Advogado do Boschau. Logosarian Shadows, Double Daughter, Mimic Gel with Eddie, Memory Chip, Graft, a big Saurian lineup, and Triple Ronnie, Too Much to Protect. This is a pure value deck, but can do nasty stuff with a board too, 22 creatures. Hey, what's up, JT? Nice to see you. Hey, yeah, no worries. I lurk all the time. This one is actually scarier because of the board plus the scaling. Is it scarier than this one? Maybe a little bit, even though those Nature's Calls are annoying. Okay. Next up we have Liala, La Special de la Biblioteca Ballerina. Logo Shadow Star Alliance. 24 efficiency. Let's see, we have a Dark Ember Volt with 8 mutants. Double QMax. Ooh, Bouncing Death Cork is really nice with that. Double Bony Thing. Double Perplexing Sophistry is kind of annoying. A Lights Out is kind of annoying. A Red Penny. Enhanced Red Penny. What's it enhance with? Ooh, a Capture and a Draw. That's pretty sweet. Oh, wow. This... Okay, 12 enhancements. I can do some crazy stuff with Transporter Platform and probably with Ensign El Samra, but this one isn't as scary to me. I'm sure it's still very good. Well, and then finally we have a AOA. This is a really beautiful AOA. I actually tried to buy it from them or trade it. They weren't having it. We have double Too Much to Protect, double Nerve Blast, Neutron Shark with triple Archimedes, double Helper Bot, double Titan Librarian, Interdimensional Graft, and a Key to Dis with a Lash of Broken Dreams, a Soul Snatcher, double Banish, Exhume. With a Soul Snatcher and a Too Much to Protect, that can get nutty. So actually, I think it's either between Daphne or Lionel as my top bands. Let's take a quick look-see. We do have Saurian in a couple, and both of those have axioms in it, which neuters us a little bit versus Lionel or Lionel. So I think that's a choice for us. I think for us that's one of the worst matchups. Pretty much they're all freaking amazing decks. So hey Riku, thank you. Nice to see you. Ooh, and they banned my Brig deck, Siren. Okay. So now I need to save one, and I think I saved Researcher Tower Child. Now they have pretty much artifact control in all of their decks, except for Liella. So that hurts Researcher a little bit. I think it's still good. It also hurts Chair a lot, actually, but Chair can still win without it. Quinn is a little bit better now that we got rid of the one Saurian. They still have this other Saurian. So, and Sword Cook also has a graft. But the most consistent, I don't know, Chair and Researcher. Chair, Researcher, and Quinn. It's definitely between one of those three. Although Deca Claw also is actually a good, potentially a good option here because it's got lots of disruption, which could really impact what they're trying to do. Let's save Researcher. They saved this one. We're gonna need a translate on this one so that we know what to call it. Pure White Defu. All right, we're gonna call it Pure White. So they saved Pure White, the super speed deck. Okay. And then we need to ban one more. And I think we go with, let's see, let's check out Daphne versus Picard. I think we do Daphne. They all have a reason why would we want to, but let's get rid of Daphne. I think it matches up well versus some of mine. Okay. So we're gonna be super lucky if we get like one win out of this, but hopefully matchups will matter for sure. Hopefully we can make it happen. Okay, so he's gonna have really good artifact control in everything. Except for his last deck, Layla. Is he ever going to play Layla, or do we just need to assume that our artifacts are dead? I think we need to assume our artifacts are dead. And so for these other three, the question is, what do we match up best against? Picard, we got to come out of the board with creature control. I'm a little bit scared about Picard with that. And then also with this logo setup, we just have to keep control of that Starlines board plus the eddies so that they can't make us pay a ton. So what would we want to start with? Of course, we're not sure what they're going to ban. They banned the Brig deck. I save Researcher. I don't think that's the one to start with, though. So Swordquick, Quinn, Decaclaw, and Chair are the options. I think it depends on what route they go. It might be Decaclaw or Chair. Okay, they banned Decaclaw. Yeah, so that was one thing that I thought they might do. It's probably a little unfortunate, but it's okay. Okay, so now we gotta pick round one. I think it's either chair or researcher for round one. How does researcher match up against all of these? Obviously they can kill my artifacts. Punctuated equilibrium, if I get down my autoencoder before, and they have that in hand before they Tachyon Pulse, it can prevent them from playing the punctuated equilibrium potentially. Yeah, let's just start with researcher. Let's do it. We'll get a game ready. All right. Oh, they pick Leela. Interesting. Which doesn't have artifact control, if I recall correctly. Or very limited. What's it got? Yeah, none. Okay. I think I'm good with that. I do not have artifact control as well. I think the Orb of Invidious is actually pretty key here. But I think we have a shot. I think we have a shot. Okay, starting hand, we're going first. We could start with the daughter. We kind of would love to start with the autoencoder and the Orb of Invidious. So let's mulligan this. Let's try and get some artifacts going. We didn't get an artifact. We did get Novo Dynamo though, which is not bad. And I think that's a good starter. Our second hand is a little bit messy because we probably don't want to play our Infernus this early unless they just go wild on their first turn. But we could still play our Dark Minion and implode it and either keep the Infernus or, depending what they play, put out the Infernus right away. Okay, they played Teleporter Chief Tink and New Frontiers and Archive Logos. And they archive their Infomorph. Okay, that's not bad. But that means they got 2 pips. Although we only really want to get one of them. We are going to get rid of the Titan Engineer here. We'll go dis the Dark Minion. Do we want to play the Infernus? We could implode the Infernus to get it ready for a Stirring Grave. It's not a bad idea. Let's do it. We also drew a Hystricog. That's kind of cool. Do we get both pips anyway? I think we do. Actually, we'll just get 1 pip. We'll play out the Hystricog. Do we save the Implosion here? Choices. Yeah, let's actually save the Implosion here. Implosion is really, can be really powerful. And we actually drew really good in a few more discs. Ooh, Booby Trap. Mug. There goes my disc board. Boss Zarek coming down. I think we double doom the Boss Zarek here. Now it's time to get rid of our implosion, unfortunately. We did get a stirring grave though, so that's good. Oh, let's see. I gotta be worried about their perplexing sophistry and their lights out. Ooh, and a vandalize. That could be really big, actually. Titan Engineer, Infomorph, Adaptoid, Positron Bolts. Okay. What is our decision here? I think we'll discard the Dinobot. We'll go in the Logos. Nobu Dynamo's got to kill the Adaptoid. Does leave me up to Perplexing Sophistry, but it's alright. And then we'll get this down as well. Capture onto it, and we drew into Saurian. Oh, here comes the shadows. And if they got my autoencoder on a vandalize, that would be kind of rough, but we'll see. Okay, this is perfect, because we actually want to go back into Logos here. Group Think Tank will use its action. We'll reap here. And Daughter will come down to destroy Titan Engineer and draw something. Okay. So we're at check. Let's see what they do here. Hey, Dinobot, thank you. We will try our best to at least get one. Not sure if more than one is... We'll try our best for everything, but I'm not sure if more than one is possible. Okay, here comes the Dark Amber Vault value. Luckily we did draw Orb. Ooh, here's the Bouncing Death Cork value as well. Very nice. They're going to do it again. They do. I do get a key though. I think I actually go into this here to get archive my Infernus to get out the Orb of Invidious. How much more capture do they have? They have 4 capture pips. They've already used at least 2 of them. They have Observe You Max. Because we do need to start getting rid of some of their stuff. And the reason I asked about the capture is because of this Saurian turn that I have coming up. But we are going to go this here and archive our Infernus and Inchurn. Yeah, still no Saurians, he says, and that's right. This is quite the draw. I've had 15 cards played. 16 if you count the Infernus without playing Saurian, so that means most of my rest of my deck is Saurian. So yeah, that's a pretty good draw. Here comes a transporter platform. Here comes more craziness with Dark Amber Vault and Star Alliance. I think they're going to be able to redraw next turn no matter what. And it doesn't make sense to go this turn. Oh, they got the Vandalize off and the Bowkniving off the New Frontiers. So we gotta be really careful because next turn they could Perplexing Sophistry me and Vandalize me. So I guess, man, not sure if it's good if we draw into it or not. Eesh. But we are going to get our Monument to Strix down, and that is good. I think it's really important actually to kill these things. So we are going to Axiom here. And get to check, which is nice. We didn't draw anything, so the question is, what will they get with the Vandalize? Will they get the Amphora Captura or the Autoencoder or Infernus? That is a question. They do have a bony thing, so we know they can take us off. And they probably have 2 Perplexing Sophistries and a Vandalize. It's going to be a huge Shadows turn coming up. But do they have any more Shadows? They already got rid of their Mug and Booby Trap. So they probably have the Red Penny too. So this is going to be a huge turn. But luckily, I think I can keep my Faust. Oh, they have Lights Out, don't they? Yeah, they have Lights Out. And I think they might have a damage pip. They have any damage pips? They have 1 damage pip. Is that the one on Red Penny? No, okay. It is on Star Alliance. Okay, so that's good. But they can still Lights Out, but so I should still be able to make them pay a lot. Okay, discard a Mind Over Matter. That's great. What'd they get with Vandalize? Waking Nightmare, and then they got Positron Bolt with the other Perplexing Sophistry, but they got Waking Nightmare with my Vandalize. Okay. And here is all the... Oh, they did redraw into the Mug, and they got the Lights Out. So up to 16 they go. Luckily I can make them pay. Can make them pay a little bit at least. Too bad I don't have my Emperor Captura out. We have a lot of juicy shadow stuff, but they're gonna start rolling like crazy with Dark Amber Vault. So we'll make them pay 8. Well, we drew our M4 Captura. Oh, here's their autoencoder. Okay, so they got their autoencoder really late too. So that's good. But they're gonna have a nuts engine now. Depending on... Oh, they got their Bouncing Death Cork. Yep, here we go. Yeah, so this is already game over. But do we go back into Saurian here and try and draw more, or do we make sure that we get some juicy stuff with Infernus? Draw 4 cards. We're gonna go Saurian here. We're not going to take that. We're actually going to discard our Citizen Strix to use our monument and to steal one from them. Unfortunately, we didn't get to check. And we didn't draw our second Infernus. This is the last card in the deck. Ooh, that might be super critical. That might be really critical there. We'll see what they do this turn. If we can handle them not drawing, I don't know. Because they're going to get okay, they didn't get bouncing with any upgrades, so that's a little bit lucky. New Frontiers, they do Shadows, they do get their red penny back, and a Boss Zarek. Ooh, and another New Frontiers, which hits Lyco Thief, and that's it. But that means they're going to redraw next turn. Dang. So I gotta use my dish this turn, even though I'm gonna redraw next turn. With a Mindfire, I could hit the red penny. No, no, it's archived. So now we just see if we can get to. Can we get a second key here? And unfortunately, we have like nothing. Oh yeah, we did have the Infernus with a draw, so I get to draw the other one. Perfect. But let's Mindfire first. Come on, big money. All right, we got to steal off the chief, the Tink. Okay, Infernus. Oh, crap. Okay, that was nice of him. So we're going to get Perplexing Sophistries, the Lights Out, and maybe the Bouncing Death Cork. It's tempting to go for 2 pips here, but that Bouncing Death Cork is going to keep owning me, so let's go for that. Okay, so if they can't get me off 2, maybe I get my second key before they win. We'll see. And sometimes I can stall a lot. I did get rid of some of their good control, creature control with a Bouncing Death Cork and a Lights Out. Maybe should have done more. They have a red alert. We just gotta keep that in mind. And they have the Booby Trap and Mug, which can definitely do a lot of work. I don't have the biggest board. I don't have a lot of great options here. I'll finally get my autoencoder on the board. Here comes Starline, so they should be able to do some cool stuff with Ensign El Samra and upgrades probably. And draw a whole bunch. With the red penny and their capture pips, they might be able to stop me. Because I bet they have at least one more capture pip. Yeah, so they got their other capture off the positron bolt. Ooh, and a ember and a draw. That's pretty sweet. Observer max, plus they still have bouncing, so they're definitely going to get the check. So that's really bad for me because that means I have to go Saurian and if they have any more ember, I think I just lose outright. Yeah, yeah, I think I just lost outright. Because I don't have any damage pips to steal. I can only make him pay 8. So yeah, that's game. Ooh, the bow kniving off the other subject Kirby. Oh yeah, that's ooh. Not even 2 keys. Too crazy. Too crazy. Alright, yeah. As expected, probably gonna go down 3-0 here. Okay, so that was game 1. Now, what do we go for game 2 here? Sword Cook, or Chair, or Quinn? They have their saved one. I don't think any of them can beat that. We're going to have to get super lucky on whatever route we go. We're going to go with Chair here for round 2. We'll just have to pretty much get a lucky draw and hope we get probably Gengar early. Is probably our only hope. Emperor Riku versus Conqueror Riku. That must be your alt account, Riku. I have those too. Yeah, no worries. I play against myself all the time. And sorry, I don't think I'll be able to help you at all with trying to gain some ground on deck Roland. It's going to be a 3-0. Unless we get really lucky. Alright, they're still thinking. Let's get lucky!
Let's get lucky.
Oh yeah, for sure. We do this for the enjoyment. We do this for the enjoyment. And, after all,
this is Keyforge!
yeah, honestly, I never even thought I was going to get 2 diamonds, so for me it's just an honor to be here, an accomplishment to be here, and fun seeing some of the best decks in the world along the way. Some of these will be really rough. Oops. Okay, he's going with Picard for the second game. So we have Chair versus Picard. Okay, Picard is a Saurian deck, so that's good because that gives me a little bit of freedom in the third game to play my Saurian deck and have, although it means it'll go up against their really bad deck, their save deck, which would be pretty rough. Okay, so well, let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can get a little bit of Keyforge luck. Chair has been one of my solid decks this season, and part of the reason is it's just kind of the rock to mass mutations, you know, scissors or something like that. It's just a little bit different. Well, it's nice to have the burn stockpile and interdimensional graft here, but we don't want both of them. And they have double nature's call, so they wouldn't survive under Jargoggle. So I think we got to mulligan this. I guess at least we drew 3 here. It's not great. And because they start with a Kirby, probably, a gray, that's pretty much just as bad. What are they going to archive with gray? Tribute, of course. Oh man, here it begins. archiving the Reader Gallum. So they already have Reader Gallum and Tribute in the archives. It means we're never going to archive. Here comes Censor Chief Garcia and the Kirby. What's Kirby going to play? Also the quadricorder. Okay, Kirby doesn't play anything. Okay, so I think we got to get rid of those. Let's see, they can blow up all my artifacts. They have Tachyon Pulse. So what's nice here is we have already made it somewhat. Oh, and with Sigil Brotherhood, we'll make it somewhat enticing. Hopefully we can entice them to do it before our proclamation comes down. Now, hopefully our proclamation doesn't take forever to get here, though. It is tempting to go Logos, but I think we need to go, Sanctum here. The Drummerknot can actually fight off the Tracerian. We don't really want to bump the Bramo, but might be worth it just to make sure that Tracerian Legionary is gone. The Gargantodon is going to be a pain. Now we do have standardized testing and a bouncing Death Cork. They go Untamed with Song of the Wild. Do they have Ghost Talk already? They do. That's unfortunate. Okay, they are at check already. We do have a take hostages here, which actually might not be a bad idea. If we can keep them off. Ooh, punctuated equilibrium. So they did get my graft, but I drew in the doorstep. And they got rid of 2 of my Bramos. Is it worth it doorstepping here? I don't think so. They have Quintrino Flux, 2 Nature's Calls coming. Okay. And what did they discard? They discarded, they discarded Tachyon Pulse and Information Officer Gray. Okay. I think we need to go Brobnar here. And we can do some work. We could also use the Sigil Brotherhood to do some work. So I think first we want to put out Groggins and Bramo. Fight Groggins into Ted Tadlin, which will kill it. Play out the Bramo again. This Drummer Knot is going to pull back this Drummer Knot. And then this Drummer Knot will pull back the Bramo. So we can finish off the Kirby. We're going to hold this Drummer Knot, and then I think we'll use the Sigil Brotherhood here too. We'll reap. We'll reap with a Grey Rider. It could fight the Drummer Knot, pull back a Bramo, and play it again. Let me check out how many Bramo I'm good on. Drummer Knot, 1 reap, 2, 3. Okay, so we're good. Or I could just reap here and fight. Now I like fighting with the Drummer Knot actually, because getting damage on the Theros Centurion will make it so that if it fights into a Drummer Knot, it'll die. Oh, we did get our standardized testing. That's nice. So we could potentially clear Saurian board now. Unfortunately, we don't have our Ganger Knot yet. Let's see if they have their Contrino Flux already. Of course, they still have a million ways to take me off check. So we know 100% they're going to be able to tribute Scudam me. Their Legionary is already gone. They might be able to Ingram it. Okay, there's a Quintrino Flux, and there was a Scudam so that they don't lose that Ember. Okay, I'm okay with that. That's not that great, actually. My hand here is pretty clunky. Ah, too bad the Grey Rider's there, actually. I think we need to draw into the... Nah, I gotta take care of the Starlines, because that Starlines will kill me. We're gonna fight here. I guess we'll Drummer Knot it. Oh, we did go a Gengar Chieftain. Okay. Which means we probably should have gone Logos last turn. Okay, here's a Saurian. Raptor. How much else do they got? City state interest. That's it? Okay, that's good. So do I Ganger not this turn? Knowing that they can, it's unfortunate that my 5 Ember go bye-bye, but what else do they have coming? They have the True Nature's Calls coming. Musk Murmur could actually be sad here, because they could get rid of either my Ganger or my Drummerknot with Musk Murmur and Nature's Call. And they've only played 6 Untamed, so they still have a whole bunch. 6 left. What else do they got coming? The Reader Gallum. We just need to try and get to like 1 key. I think we start to go Gang or not. Let me think of the right way to do it here, with getting as few of damage as possible on the Drummerknot and the Gengar Chieftain. So Groggins will fight here. Actually, yeah, let's just get rid of the Groggins. Oh, I did bad math. Whoops. That was not good. Okay, let's count how many we have here. We have 1 play, 2 play, 3 play, 4 play. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 1 more, I think. Okay. We'll keep the Gengar Chieftain in hand. They can kill the Drummerknot. That's fine. Fortunately, we didn't get to check. Dang, I really screwed up that play. Okay, here comes the Saurian with the rest of the tribute. I was curious why they're going to do that now. I guess they have a way to kill me potentially with Drummerknot? Or with Saurian, I mean? Ah, Pompadour. Yeah, that's fine. Just go Logos here. Standardized test. Cutthroat, Poke, and Inchurn. Alright, here comes the Untamed. Mustard Moonwork takes out Drummerknot. Okay. Rustnar, Harmonia. Discard Unsuspecting Prey. Do they play? I'm sure they have at least one Nature's Call. One Nature's Call just for the Ember. Alright, we did get a key! Yay! Okay, so we'll go Sanctum here. They are not at check, so we are just going to stun them. Lay out our stuff here. And hold on to that doorstep. What else do we have coming? Burn the Stockpile, Bouncing Death Cork, Interdimensional Graft, Gatekeeper Proclamation. Everything at the end. Okay, there's our Bouncing Death Cork. Nice. And our Proclamation is nice too. Although they're going Star Alliance, so Proclamation may not do much. Although I could probably clean them up with Bouncing Death Cork. Ooh, Medic Ingram will be a pain. 2 Medic Ingrams. Uh-oh. And they're redrawing. Chief Engineer Walls, bring back Quadricorder? Yep. Probably play it on Rawface the Fierce or something. Yep. Oh, Kirby's Blaster on it. Did they play the wrong one on me? They did. I'm guessing he needs me to take it out of my board. And he can put it in his hand and get one less Ember. Cool. Whoa, what's that? Okay, there's a Quadricorder on the Fierce. Explorer Rover on Rustnar. Oh yeah. Kirby's Blaster on Ingram. So they did get to check here. We're gonna go Logos. And then the question is, what creatures do I kill with the Bouncing Death Cork? We're not going to be able to do as much as we'd like. So first we Helperbot. We Helperbot out the Proclamation. Let's see, what is coming in our draw? Another Blinding Light, that's good. We need that badly. Proclamation, and then the Bouncing Death Cork will first take out the Pompatus and the Rustnar and the Walls. I was hoping that we would draw into our Gatekeeper there, but that's okay. I'm really tempted, honestly, to just go logos twice and try and get a second key before they tachyon pulse me, but they could probably draw back into it right here. So, oh yeah, here comes the Star Alliance. I'm not going to be able to handle this at all. We can stun it for a turn. Ooh, and the gray. Ouch. Archiving the city-state interest. So there's no way I'm going to get another key with just Ember. Nature's Call to archive more. Oh, very nice. What are they archiving this time? Unsuspecting Prey, and then Kirby to play what? Regrowth? Ooh. To get walls? Ooh, and they get to draw more? Oh man. No, well, let's see. Let's see, why is our current key cost 9? Should be 8. Oh, 9 because of the Musik Murmuk. So here's my options. I could try and go Logos twice just to get a second key. Nah, we gotta doorstep them. We gotta try. Oh, here comes Starlines. Did they draw the Tachyon Pulse? No, they did. Okay, so that's good. It's good that I didn't go Logos last turn. Another Kirby. Unfortunately, I don't have my Screech Bomb out there. Dang, if their Tachyon Pulse was bottom decked, we could have got a second key for sure. And been threatening potentially for a third, although with our city-state interest, there's no way we would have ever been able to get it. Alright, they're thinking of what to play off the Kirby. Tribute. Capturing onto the Musik Murmuk. But that means I get to burn the stockpile. Screech Bomb. We're gonna Gengar first to fight into this Kirby, although the gray might be more important. But if we fight in the Kirby, then we can Bramo the walls. In the end, I don't think it'll matter much. They have too much of a board presence here for me to control, I think. We'll see. Do have to kill Joya and Chieftain, probably. They go Star Alliance again, as expected. At least making them do some fighting. Okay, they archive another tribute. What else have they archived? They had played a tribute before. An unsuspecting prey. Okay. Oh, they Contrino Flux to kill the Murmuk and a Chieftain. Then they punctuated Equilibrium. So that got my one graft. And Drummernaut, Bramo, Gatekeeper, Helperbot, Grey Rider. But hey, I redrew into a Blinding Light. Bouncing Death Cork with no creatures. How do I have no creatures? Oh man, that is so sad. Here comes Saurian. Do they take... Ooh, awarded Shrix. I cannot deal with awarded Shrix. I am stuck here. Bouncing Death Cork. Let's see, so if I doorstep them, they still forge. So I think I need to go logos here no matter what. I can Screech Bomb them. Cutthroat them. I gotta hold on to the graft. And I think I have to hold on to the Bouncing Death Cork. I know they can City State interest me and tribute me, so there's no way that I'm getting close to a key here. But I didn't draw in anything else except for the Jargoggle. Alright, they go Saurian. More Scutums, unfortunately. Alright, cool. We will go Logos here then. We know they can still... We'll go Logos. Jargoggle. The Blinding Light. Interdimensional Graft. And Bouncing Death Cork. And what do we hit here? The Gallum, even though we're going to stun it anyway? Probably. They're going to go straight back in the Saurian because of the city-state interest. Unfortunately, we only got one Bramo. If we got like 2 Bramos and 2 Drummernauts on that last draw, that would have been nice. So let's see. With city-state interest, you can capture 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then he also has a tribute. He didn't really need, but he still might do it anyway. He might be trying to decide if he plays his Pompadour and then tribute on the Strix. I don't think I'd be able to protect that. Okay, he didn't have the Pompadour. That's good. Dang, we needed that other Bramo. Our standardized testing. Oh, there's Song of the Wild with Ghost Hawk. Okay. I do not think I can kill that anymore. There's Nature's Call. Doorstep doesn't do anything to their Shrix. So I think that will do it. All right, that's game 2. Lost 3-1. And now I think it's on to Quinn for the last game. Let's quickly check out the matchups. We have this crazy 99 SAS one. And the crazy 95 SAS one. This one actually, Eaton Jar is really good against me, but I do have Neutron Shark. So they could Eaton Jar my Neutron Shark. If they don't, I have 3 Tau Taus that they could Eaton Jar, and then hopefully I would Neutron Shark it. So the nice thing about that is I do have a little bit of protection of that. I think we have to go Quinn here. Sword Cook would not be able to deal with those boards, so Quinn it is. Okay, and actually I am going to be right back while they're picking their deck. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Let's see what they picked. They picked Oh, maybe they haven't picked yet? Yeah, they're still picking. All right. Thinking about it. They are tough decisions, and they want to extend their lead as much as possible, of course. So, all right, they're still thinking about it. Oh yeah, so this is pure white. What is the name of this one? We didn't look up that one. Admiral Action Donovan. Okay, so they going with pure white or Admiral Action Donovan? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. They probably can't go wrong either way. 15 creatures. Each draw on the Infernus of Markadis, good disruption, lots of speed. Mattermaker, the Dark Amber Volt, the Kirby, QMax. And on this one, of course, we have the 28 speed. It's going to be nuts. 28 speed to go with just lots of good Amber control. So, yeah, they can't go wrong here. I'm guessing they go with this one because it's their saved one. So they got the Red Alert, the Quintrino Flux, the Obulette, Ingram's Blaster, and Mug. Okay. We'll have to keep that in mind. So with our deck Quinn, we have a couple options. So we have Disc Logosarian, and one option is to try and archive all of our discs to set up a huge EE on the Fringes play. They do have Discombobulator though, so we gotta make sure we watch out for that. And they have one Medic Ingram. Okay, so they have one source of rewards. The other play that we could do, oh, they got Navigator Ali, Book of LAQ as well. Oof. The other way we could go, okay, so they did go with pure whites. Let's load up Quinn to see how that looks. The other thing we could do is archive all the Saurian and try and set up a Triumph play. Okay, they're opening a game. Now the Triumph play is nice because it doesn't play into their trap with the Eddie, too much to protect shenanigans. Chain Gang too. However, once we do it, that's a whole bunch of Ember on my creatures that they'll get. Which doesn't go nicely with, oh my goodness. What? Check this out. I have never seen such a thing. Check out that starting hand. 7 Saurian. Yes, we're going to keep that. Whoa! And Dilophosaurus to start with, so that's pretty nice. That's nuts. So, okay. So the goal here is go big Saurian, apparently. So, Dilophosaurus turn 1. Let's hopefully they don't have Contrino Flux. Okay, they go Daughter and Discombobulator. So we're going to go Saurian again. It's tempting to Axiom or Dilophosaurus, but we're not going to. First we're going to Reap and see what we get. We're going to archive Hysteria and put Thorium Plasmate in our hand. And we're going to Broododon over here, Phalanx Strike, discard the Axiom, Tribute for good measure here, Reader Gallum over here, and Centurion over here. Let's hope they don't have Red Alert right away. They do. That's too bad. What a pisser. Shucks. I guess we could have at least discarded one, like the Gallum, or held on to it to play against the Red Alert, so that's a mistake. So we'll go Logos here. I'm going to Thorium Plasmate over here. Quantum Finger Trap, Hologramophone, and then Neutron Shark. I think we get the Book of LEQ first, then the Quantum Finger Trap, and then the Ingram, and then the Neutron Shark. Okay, that was good, and we didn't discard anything crazy, which is also good. And we got to check, so that's nice. Okay, here comes a Eddie, and another Eddie. So do they have a way to stop me already in this? Probably. So let's go Saurian here and wipe that out. Do we play the Triumph? Go to, I think we do. Well, they have the double information exchange, which could really hurt me on my EE plays, so I gotta worry about that. Okay, they go back in the Star Alliance. That's good for me. Driscoll heals Thero twice to get Ember, and then they Contrino Flux to wipe everything. Ooh, and then Gray comes out. And Explorer Rover. Gray reveals Rig Lottery. Okay, so we do get a key. We're gonna go Logos here. Draw, archive, EE on the fringes. Play out our Eddie and archive the other Hysteria. We will play our Cutthroat. We're going to ward our eddy. Okay, we haven't got our Hecatomb, unfortunately, or our Infernus. Both of our Hysteria really want our Infernus. Okay, they go back in the Star Alliance. That's why we wanted our Hecatomb with our Harbinger of Doom. Okay, they're trying to set up a huge... Too much to protect. Double chain gain, double chain play. Let's see, they have Mug, they have Obulet. Obulet can take out Eddy. That will be bad. So they can Mug and then Obulet Eddy. They still have 14 in their draw. Okay, Explore over, fights Eddy. Gray Reaps. To reveal Subtle Chain. Here comes out Kirby. Oh, there's the Obulet. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we gotta do the disc here. I think first we Hysteria, and then I think we steal at least. Do we steal all 4? Discard Snag. Discard Binding Irons. Discard Bornet. Now, the Harbinger of Doom, I think we need to hold on to. And even though I want this Hysteria for the Infernus, I think we need to discard it here. We'll get one of the Hysterias. Let's get the Snag. And then we're going to play out the Harbinger of Doom here. We did draw into an Infernus Snag, which is interesting. But putting on a little bit of pressure, wanting them to have their big Shadows turn too early is what we want to do. Before they have both Chain Gangs and both Subtle Chains in hand. Because that's a steal 4 right there. They go Starlands, but they can play stuff off the Kirby. Can they stop me in Star Alliance? Oh, they have information exchange. Okay. Oh yeah, they can get huge value off of those, so that's gonna hurt. That will hurt. Yep. There's the information exchange. So we'll go this here again. Unfortunately, oh, they got to draw 2. That sucks. Reap here. Rapier. I wish we had the Hecatomb. We don't. Play out the Snag. And then do we Infernus here? We could get their Discombobulator and an Eddy, or Discombobulator and a Contrino Flux, or the Red Alert, or the Obulette. I think we have to because I think we need to keep drawing. Unfortunately, I'd love to hold it, but I think we need to. So we'll get the Discombobulator and I think the Contrino Flux. We didn't draw into our Hecatomb. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now we can start snagging them if they don't turn that off. So now they probably have to do their Shadow's Churn or fight into the snag with Star Alliance. Because otherwise I'll prevent them from doing their big Shadow's Churn. For this key at least. Okay, if we have a little bit of luck here, I'm sure they're going to go Shadows and take me off. But if we have a little bit of luck here, I see a path towards victory. It's a small window, and they're probably going to close it right here. But I see a path to victory, and that path is triumph. But that path does not matter if we can't get our second key. And I know they're going to take me off here in Shadows. Now they have 5 in the archive and 6 in hand. They do go Star Alliance. I guess they do. They probably have the other information exchange. This means I can snag them, so they're going to have to fight off the snag. So they'll fight Explorer Rover and Ali in the snag. No, they're going to fight in the Harbinger of Doom? Okay. To blow up my snag and EE. That's okay. So they'll still probably reap with the Kirby and Gray and then fight with Explorer Rover. And play the information exchange off the Kirby. And that really sucks because that means I won't be able to stop him. I could stop him in Saurian, but I need to go Logos here. And I already know I have no way to stop him in Logos because my Eddy is purged. And I will get to draw 4 cards, get down the memory chip, but they still have both Hawk in hand. They're waiting. Do I discard my memory chip then? It probably makes sense to discard it. Just so that I don't get Hawk value. They'll already get some value on the hologramophone. Okay, there's a Kirby play, which is probably information exchange. Oh, now they play Wall Wormhole into Igor. Yeah, wow. That was interesting. They play a second gray. So do they still fight off the Harbinger? Ooh, there's a chain gang. They reap with gray. Now do they blow stuff up? There's no way, right? With 5? They have to blow it up or else I snag him in the logos? They did get to check with the wormhole. But I'm hoping that means they don't have a way to get me off here. Which is huge, because then I have Triumph. I just need to archive, archive, archive. Okay, they fight the snag. Okay, that makes sense. Hmm. Okay, so to logos we go. And now our whole goal is don't let them steal. And so do we archive the Axiom or the Thero Centurion here? So we have to set up a big board. Axiom will help them help us kill all of their creatures, which we actually definitely need badly. Oh man, Hecatomb is a pain in the butt because that will gain us too much Ember. Let's archive the Thero here. We're going to discard the memory chip. We're going to ward the snag. And we're going to play the Titan Guardian over here. And churn. Oh, I got both Axioms. That kind of hurts because if they could potentially discard them both. Although, we're very close to triumphing. Okay, they go Starlines again. They have to turn off my snag again. Quadricorder on the Titan Guardian. I don't really care about that. Tau off the Kirby. They reveal their Hawk. They did fight the snag with Explorer Rover as expected. They archive a bad penny. And get up to 6. Okay, so we have to kill a board. We actually don't want to gain Ember here. So because of that, man, I'd love to do the Hecatomb play, but we already know they're going to steal 4 of my Ember if I do that. So I can't gain Ember. I can't kill Harbinger on this. That would be the best if I could kill Harbinger on this, but I can't without gaining Ember. So I think I have to go Axiom here. And then discard, discard. Okay. Wild Wormhole in an Eddy, Tau Tau, Daughter. So I think we go dis here. We Hysteria, discard, we discard. Okay, we got 4 creatures. Of course, we discarded our Triumph. Can we make it back to it? We still have 2 Tau Taus here. We didn't think through this. uh, Dang it. We did not think through this. We're just going to keep at it. Dang, we got the Neutron Shark. We didn't get any Tau Taus. Let's see. Daughter. Oh, the Book of IAQ? Dang. So they still have the red alert. So we actually kind of want to keep their stuff out here. If we did this right, I think we could have won this, but we didn't. So now we just gotta draw a whole bunch. Okay. So we can Tau Tau into Tau Tau. They have an Obluette for the Reader Gallum, unfortunately. Man, this deck is crazy. It can archive so much. Navigator, I'll leave for the Book of LEQ. Oh man, that sucks. They got it back. Okay, but if they don't get to check here, we know with their shadows that they can easily get to check. They haven't gone shadows yet. So, not playing any Ember Pips, I think, has been a good strategy. We just got to be super lucky on the draw on the Triumph, and hope that my board doesn't go pow. We got to be careful with the Neutron Shark, though, because we could Neutron Shark our Triumph. Ugh. Ooh, another gray comes out to reveal no cards. Book of LEQ to go into Logos so that they can fight off the Falaphosaurus and ward the Hapsis. That sucks. Eddie fights a Reader Gallum. Okay. Play a Tau Tau. This deck is pretty nuts. I think if I held on to my Triumph, I might have had a shot. I still have a shot, but it's not super great. Okay, so here's my only shot I have. Is if I can look out and top deck the Triumph. And even then, I don't think I'll be able to. I'll have to top deck a Triumph and enough creatures to be able to pull it off. So we're going to discard the Quantum Finger Trap. Play out the Sanitation Engineer because it'll be Neutron Shark Bait. Do the Tau Tau, Archive, the Phalanx Strike, or the Hysteria. Okay, Tau Tau here draws new cards. Come on, Triumph. No. Harbinger. Cutthroat Research we will discard. Now Hologramophone is gonna ward our Jarda. And the Neutron Shark is first gonna take out Book of LEQ and Hologramophone. And then Metagingram, Sanitation Engineer, and Hapsis and Neutron Shark. Alright, and I didn't draw my Triumph or enough creatures, so it doesn't matter anyway. Off the Neutron Shark, I discarded Sanitation Engineer and 3 Fates. No. Axiom and 3 Fates. I think I can still stop them here. We'll see if they kill. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. If they don't gain one more ember. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna go soaring in here. Not pull the archives. We're gonna go reader gallum. Here. We are gonna phalanx strike just to get an ember on reader gallum so that we can axiom and ward it. Okay, so we got him off check with the reader gallum. So if we draw 2 creatures, it doesn't matter if, I mean, we might as well get to check here. Oh, but the ward took off our thing off the question chart. We'll get to check here, why not? Even though we drew the triumph, but we didn't draw 2 creatures. Oh man, I think if we draw 2 creatures there, do we win? No, because they would obluet the Jarda. So it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah. Well, instead they mug the reader and obluet it. But that's too bad. We could have played that a little better. If we held on to our triumph, I think we might have. I think they could have just got the check, but they were holding off. We might have been able to do it if we held on to our Jarda. Hey, Astron. We lost all 3. We were trying to set up. We got in 2 keys before they had stole anything with their shadows. So after that, I just didn't make any ember, and I was trying to set up a triumph play. I made one mistake. I'm not sure. They could have probably just got the check before I got to a chance to getting off the triumph. But yeah, that's all she wrote. And we made a mistake on the first play. Yeah, we could have definitely played this game better. If we didn't play an extra saurian creature that on the second turn, we wouldn't have got our Philophosaurus killed against Red Alert. Yeah, their decks are very nasty. We lost 3-1, 3-1, 3-2. Couldn't get one off of them. We kind of expected to lose all 3, unfortunately. But there it is. And that is why they are leading the division. Kind of. I think they got a pretty good lead. Let's see what it looks like right now. They have a 3-win plus 10 key difference lead right now, which is pretty big. And now they just got 3 more wins off of me. So I'm down to 5-10. So my only shot to get up to 4th is by beating Karen and Kristoff convincingly, which I don't think I'll be able to do. So I'm probably going down, but we'll give it a shot. But always fun to always fun. Always fun to go against some of the best decks in the world versus Dick Rowland. So well played, Dick Rowland, and good games. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. As always.
This is Keyforge.
And forge responsibly. Have yourselves a wonderful evening or day wherever you're at. And we will see you next time. One reminder, tomorrow morning at, let's see, it's 6 a.m. for me. 6 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. We are going to have the finals of the Kagi tournament. Quick Draw versus Ashitaka right here on my stream. I'm going to be co-hosting with Zach Armstrong. So it's going to be exciting. You're going to see top class world play, best of 3 adaptive, Quick Draw versus Ashitaka. It's actually a rematch of Kagi 4, I believe. Kagi 4 or 5. No, Kagi 4. Yep. So, yeah, it's going to be exciting. So be here tomorrow morning for me at least, 6 a.m. Pacific. All right. And then Monday, we're going to be joined by Zach Armstrong again. 4 p.m. Pacific on Monday. We are going to have episode 2 of Zoc Tales. We are going to be just having a nice chat with Zach Armstrong. See what he's up to. Get some good insights from him and bask in his charm. So hope to see you all for there. See you all for that. All right. Thanks everybody. Have a good one. Board responsibility.